Hey guys, your boy is back, and I'm going to be overanalyzing this trailer for the new 2026 show or movie, and throwing in some of my opinions within. So, yeah, let's just get this started. Also, I'm going to put my logo on top of this and make it black and white and flip it, so just in case I don't get copyrighted. So let's go.
I'm Thomas the Tank Engine. Join me on Sodor.
So first off, we see Thomas Shed in all of his glory, and honestly, right out the bat, I do not like that big old sign saying Tinmouth Sheds. Like we know this place. We know the name of this place. And if we don't know the name of this place, reintroduce us to this place. Also, Bruno just has like a little shack next to the sheds. Like, yeah, you gotta put an edge on the turntable and spin him around and throw him in the little shed. And, like, unless he can move on his own. If he moves on his own, then that's really unfortunate. Also, Henry's back in Tinmouth Sheds. Honestly, that's pretty expected. He wasn't supposed to be removed in the first place. Yeah. Also, it also appears to be another berth open for another engine next to James. It also appears to be another berth open for another engine. I highly believe it's Emily. I really think it's Emily. I highly doubt it's Edward. If it's Edward's, then I'm gonna be surprised. If it's Edward's berth, then I'm surprised. I can't believe Edward would come back in the little steam team or whatever. But yeah. In the next couple of shots, Thomas is seen bursting out of presumably Henry's tunnel, and like some sheep's doing their thing. And yeah, and Thomas has a new whistle, by the way. Yeah. I like Thomas's new whistle. It sounds more real, more fresh. And Thomas has had the same whistle for like a pretty long time now, unless you exclude Magic Railroad. So yeah. Also, Thomas's backlining is gone. I was expecting them to bring it back, but I guess they didn't. Next up, we get like a good shot of Thomas just roaming around, presumably the docks. There's lots of workmen around too. So it's most likely the docks. And if it is the docks, I'd like to see Cranky. I think Cranky's confirmed because he was in like a little set or something. So yeah, I'd like to see Cranky return to this movie. Next up is just Thomas just carrying milk and eggs, presumably, and Bruno. And there's not much to say about here, but just the background and like the countryside, like they excelled in that. I gotta give props to Mattel. Like the animation team excelled in the background. And next up is, wait, what? Who is this guy? Wait, give me a second, guys. Who is that guy in the 2026 Thomas trailer? Oh, apparently this is supposed to be Farmer McCall. For what it's worth, he doesn't look too bad, but to me, that's not Farmer McCall. Also, that's why it's a dog. Oh, okay. So the station Thomas appears to be at is Wellsworth. It doesn't look too bad. It looks like Wellsworth. I really hope the yard doesn't look like the yard it looks like in CGI, because the CGI, the yard in CGI. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. All right, next up we're at Natford Station, and then we got like freaking Station Master Joe. Yeah, I'm just gonna call him that. And he's freaking waving a blue flag. I'm not gonna adjust the saturation. Just take my word for it. All right, we see like the interior of Natford Station probably, and like we just see people going about their day, and we see Rosie. Okay, let me talk about Rosie for a little second. All right, for the most part, Rosie looks pretty good. That face is gonna get a bit of getting used to. The textures look good. Her livery, it doesn't get me upset, overly upset. The main thing that irks me is like her front, like the running board. Like, I like it just distracts me because like it's just red, like the buffer meme. Like, make that white. Like, it just distracts me. Like, it doesn't really distract me during editing because it's black and white, but it distracts me when it's like in color. All right, next up we see Thomas just like chugging along, and who's that? Wait, hold on, wait, give me a second, guys. Oh, so apparently this is Crane Truck Day. He looks alright. He doesn't offend me in any way. He looks pretty cool for what it's worth. All right, next up we got, damn, Topham, what happened? Yo, fat controller. No, that's not even the fat controller. That's a buff controller. Damn. Anyway, we're at Tinmouth Sheds, and like Thomas expression, I think he's getting like bad news or something. And underneath Gordon, we seem to have like a lady worker. I like that. Like, she's checking out his undercarriage. I like that. It just shows that the railway has a more diverse staff other than men. I like that. All right, these next few shots, I don't really have much to say about it because he's just like chugging along the line and just doing stuff, and he seems to be straining on the hill, and his smoke is black, so bad coal, maybe. I'm just throwing that out there, maybe. Okay, this next shot, Thomas is freaking crashed in the Percy, and freaking Bruno saved the day, I guess. And Bruno's actually being a good person, so yeah. Again, Thomas is just chugging on the line and doing his thing, and he just crosses the viaduct, maybe, and maybe the windmill. Also, by the way, just throwing that out there, every single time Thomas is pulling coaches, Andy and Clever are like nowhere to be seen. So I really hope it's not alluding to anything. If it's alluding to something, then if it's, anyway, Thomas is just going through Naffer Station. Oh, James, they cooked you. They cooked James. Yeah, they cooked James. In another shot, Gordon and freaking Crane Truck J are like they're at like a harbor or something. Gordon's playing free. I hope that's not alluding that he's not pulling express.
If he's not pulling express like he's in the reboot, I'm going to crash. And
Sorry, I got a little mad. Anyway, something I'd like to say about the set design. It kind of looks like the harbor in like Natford Harbor in like Wonders of Sodor. I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah. Alright, next up, Thomas is getting mad because freaking the Chad controller is congratulating person on doing a good job. Like fucking dick. Like, bro, just let him be happy. Next up, we see freaking eggs flying over. And oh, guys, look, see, it's scrambled eggs. Let's see, guys, they do care. Wow. So you guys might hear my voice because I sound really bored and tired because I am. I want to go to bed. All right, next up we got St. Thomas. I can do this, and goes up the hill. And then we got Gordon. Gordon gives me an AI vibe. Like he looks nothing like his toy picture promo render. And I don't know what it is. Like, he seems like very AI to me. Like, I know it's probably not AI, but like the way he just pulls up next to Thomas in his face, it just gives off the AI. It's just giving me the AI vibe. And these last few shots are freaking like set friendship in motion. We're all friends, and Bruno's like, yeah, we can do it. And then the end. Also, something interesting that comes out on YouTube before Netflix, so you don't even need Netflix to watch it. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the trailer itself. So I'm gonna give some additional thoughts I have and theories and things that I'm wondering. So I might ramble a bit. So if you want to click off, then sure, you can just click off. Yeah. So let's just get into it. So the first of my additional thoughts is like it's such a small cast. Like there's Thomas, Percy, Rosie, James, Henry, Gordon, Bruno, Sir Topham Hatt, and Jay, and yeah, Crane Truck Jay, and like it's such a small cast, especially after like all the merch and all the diecasts that we got of like Hero or like Whiff, Salty, Charlie, like also Annie and Claire were nowhere to be seen. Although Thomas is pulling coaches in this special. Yeah, there's no sign of Toby either. Like all those characters that were in the diecast line, like Toby, Diesel, I'm surprised Diesel was not in it because he seemed to be like a major player. Emily, Nia, like all those characters in the diecast lines, because like it's such a shame because like characters like Edward could just like be on the screen for like 2 seconds and like just get like loads of merch, although barely being relevant to the show. Now, honestly, although all the weird choices for the faces and all the designs, all the unnecessary changes, this show looks fabulous, like especially in the background and all the the lighting. Like you can see all the lighting, paneling, and different types of lighting, like sun, like the evening or like the daytime during this trailer. Like you can see a lot of that. Yeah. And like even though like some of the faces, James, like they all suck, like some of them can suck, but although that, like this show still looks like it could grab your attention with looks. Now, I'm not saying that looks alone can define how a show it does not tell me if a show is good. I'm not saying that at all. If the writing is bad, it's bad. If the writing's good, hooray! And even if the writing sucks, and if it's dumbed down, and it's like a show for babies, and like if it's like All Engines Go, but like 3Dified, we still have great merch of all these characters, and like all the collectors out there, they're all still satisfied with all the nice merch that we have of this new show. And if I'm being completely honest, I do have high hopes for this show. this Mattel has rebranded the show like 3 times in like a few years. Like this is insane. I really hope they know what they're doing this time around. Like, this show really does look promising. I really hope they don't really go down the same path as All Engines Go and like dumb down it and ruin it like they did on like make things like how it was in All Engines Go, like engines like not needing tracks and jumping off the line. Like, but in this trailer, it doesn't really seem like they're going down that path. I really hope this show doesn't fail. I really do have high hopes for the show. It really looks amazing. I really don't want the show to be wasted and just suck and no one wanted to watch this. I like, when it comes out in September, I will be watching it. Like, I'll find out if it's for me, if it's not for me. But yeah, I'll just watch it to see how it goes, but I might not keep up with it if it's like, for like children. Now, I don't really remember where I heard the theory from, but the theory goes that like it's like this is Thomas's first days on the railway, and honestly, I don't 100% believe this theory, but it's plausible because Thomas seems eager to prove himself. He's taking too many jobs that would be suited for bigger engines and more capable engines, and that would also explain why Annie and Clever are not present, because like he hasn't gotten his branch on yet. But I honestly don't believe it because I don't really feel like Mattel would go down that path and make it seem like and change all the continuity and like go that far back in time, because that would be crazy. It's Thomas's first day on the railway and all these characters are here right before him. Like, that would be really weird. Now, overall, I do think this is a nice trailer and it gives us something to expect next month. Also, I really do have high hopes for this show. As said before, I really hope I hope it doesn't fail, because I really hope Mattel doesn't freaking shit the bed with this show and make it suck like with All Engines Go. I do have high hope for the show, and I hope that like all fans, all ages, can be able to enjoy this show without freaking cringing their eyes out. So yeah, I think I might just cap up the video here because I want to go to sleep. Yeah, I want to go to sleep. So yeah, I'll see you all next time.